Id, ego, and superego. These are actually the three most important characters of your life. Let's start with the id. Imagine this. We have all experienced moments when we are driven by a desire or impulse that demands immediate satisfaction. That car we love, that house we admire, or that person who attracts us. At that exact moment, we want it to be ours, don't we? According to Sigmund Freud, these uncontrollable desires come from the deepest parts of our mind. They originate from a part of our personality called the id. The id is one of the most primitive building blocks that exists in every human being without exception. Of course, everyone wants everything they desire exactly when and where they want it. That would be perfect, but is it possible? No. So, who is responsible for this? The second character in our personal drama, the ego. The ego's main job is to balance the powerful desires of the id with the external world, which we call reality. As the Rolling Stones say, you can't always get what you want. So, can we say this? Without the ego, could we get everything we want? No. But the ego is not just an obstacle. Even though it seems to be in conflict with the id, the ego knows how to regulate it. It transforms powerful emotions and desires into more realistic and practical plans. In other words, the ego is a tool that prevents us from becoming slaves to our instincts. But the story doesn't end here. There is another very powerful character that enters the story later, but eventually takes control: the superego. The superego is like an inner observer that constantly watches, monitors, and asks, are you doing the right thing? While the ego struggles with the id, the superego stands over it, watching. And it doesn't just watch, it judges. The superego usually develops in childhood. It is shaped by parental words, punishments, and rewards. Later, it is reinforced by social norms and moral rules. And often, even something that the id wants and the ego considers logical can still be blocked by the superego. This is where many people's inner conflicts begin. That's why understanding these three characters and balancing them is so important. Stay tuned, because we will talk about how to achieve that balance in more detail. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment.